Good morning, YouTube. It's 11:15 a.m. on June the 18th of 2019, and there's some really big ships. I know you've heard this before. I should have brought some water in here. I know you've heard this before. There's some really big ships in our skies. I need to check something really fast. Yeah, and I took these images of this big, look at this ship right here. Hello, look how big this ship is right here. And this was in Clarksville, Indiana, while I was parked in the parking lot after getting my daughter a bite to eat. Look at this ship. We don't often see this type of ship right here, but I can see the comments now. Hello. We don't often see these types of ships, but this is, it was pretty big. And the sky did not look normal. I know this is kind of distorted looking on this big computer, but you can clearly see this massive ship. It was just protruding out. It stayed in the sky for a long time, and I thought that is not a normal dark cloud, and it really wasn't. And this is on, this was at Town Center Boulevard in Clarksville, Indiana. Here is another image. It was a live photo, so I was able to go to the individual frames, but just look up here. These are little ships also that are from, I think, this great big ship, and they are flying around in our skies, and we are not even noticing. They are flying around undetected by a lot of people, and it's quite possibly they could be smaller drones or scout ships or something, but just look how big this one is. Yeah, it's pretty big, and these ones right here were a part of it. And this is the magnitude. See, this cloud right here did not look normal. It did look very different to me because that is not a normal cloud. So that is why I took this picture, and I did include a video. You can see parts of a larger ship underneath here. It is cloaked. It is cloaked in the clouds, and this is the top of the ship, and then you have all these smaller craft that are flying around right above us in our skies, and people are not even noticing, but they are there. I promise you they're there. I can turn this camera around now. I'm not in my dark room. I increased the graphics on my display so I could not have so much white on each side of my screen. Yeah, but this is, I've not seen these type of craft. I haven't caught them before until now because I'm becoming more aware of what's up there. This is also a part of that other craft in the sky. I don't know who these crafts belong to. I do not know. And you can also see one of these right here. These are the white craft that are up in the sky. It look like they have two eyes, but they're two windows. Yeah. I have not done a live video on my Facebook today. I came here first. This is also down here. This is also a craft right here. If you're on my Facebook, you saw these photos, and I tell you what, I got the trolls coming out on my Facebook, and that's all right. But you know what? I get trolls on here too, and a lot of people get trolls, and it's meant to discourage us from what we're doing. They just want to stop us right in their tracks. You know, they're personally attacking my family. They went through all my pictures, and they started making demonizing comments about them. And you know, that's okay, because guess what? It don't bother me. I'm not stopping. And you know, it's just it is a good against evil. It is good against evil. There is evil in this world. It's not up there in the sky. That's not the only place that it's at. It is down here walking, inhabiting these people on this earth. It is good and it is bad. And there are evil people walking the face of this earth who are not who they say they are. Okay? But yeah, just look how big this ship is. I believe it was bigger than this home improvement stores. Yeah. Now this is massive. This is absolutely massive because this ship literally was all the way from this side. It encompasses, I don't even know how big these are. All I know is they are up there in the sky, and we don't really notice them. A lot of people aren't noticing them. That's why we have to start looking up at the sky. Here's another image of that craft. And we have another one right here, another smaller crab. Hello, Fifth World. We have a smaller crab. Um, Gina needs some water, but that's okay. I'm not getting any because I'm doing a live video now. You can see this one right here. These are just close-ups of the crafts that, you know, I think this is like an opening right here. If we could probably zoom up, it seems like part of an opening, or we see two windows or something right here. I very vaguely see them. Yeah. And, you know, someone asked me again, Gina, I got to flip this around. They said, Gina, have you contacted MUFON? No, I have not contacted MUFON. I can assure you they're watching everything that I post, and not only MUFON, the NASA and the FBI and the CIA and any other government officials, and they're watching everything that I'm posting, and they're watching what other people are posting too, because I don't think they're getting the images that we're getting. So they're just as curious as we are. And I think that's why I have not been shut down. They're allowing us to continue. They're allowing us to continue. Well, August the 18th, something's going to start on August the 18th. Well, I heard that date before also for something, but dates come and go. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is like a light ship that was cloaked or what. I really am not, but these black craft up here, I watched them. They started from over here in the sky, and they literally made their way to, they were all the way over the top of that. Yeah. I see some comments on here. I don't know if I agree with them, but you're free to comment as long as you are not derogatory toward individuals. Yeah. I'm just zooming up on some of these smaller crafts. Okay, you see this right here? To me, this right here, literally, it looks like the face, the head. Okay, you can see kind of like the outline of a head right here, and the mouth, and the eye, and like ears, I think like dog ears going back on each side. That's what it looked like to me in this image. It really did, and I thought, oh my gosh, because we can look at it. We can look at it, but those comments are just flying up the screen. Look at that. I really don't know, but that's what it looked like to me. I know we can see things, and then other people can see other things. You know, it's just whatever's in your mind's eye that you're looking at. I've not seen, I'm telling you right now, I have not seen this many craft in the sky of this sort. I have not seen them. Oh, look right here. Here's another craft right here. You can see the indentions right here and right here. It is, that's pretty interesting, and it's got that white cloud on top, the white cloud on top of it. Yeah, so if you're out and about and you see these wispy looking dark clouds and you think, oh, that's just clouds, you need to look again, and probably, if you're curious, take a picture, especially if it's a live photo, and then go through each individual frame, and you can bring out those black craft that are in there. And I really do not know who they belong to, but I'm thinking, why you had to make yourself black smoky. I don't like the black smoky craft. I just don't. I'd rather see the white ones, but that's all right. They're up there in the sky, and there's nothing I can do about it. And there's nothing you can do about it either, except become aware to what's happening right above us. Yeah. Yeah, and you know that these clouds, when you see clouds like that, you know that they're not normal clouds in the sky. Yeah, but that's pretty neat. Yes, there was a video I put in here, and you could see this smaller. There are tons of these smaller like probe-like things that are flying around in the sky. This literally flew off of here and down there. It just bounced all around, and other people are seeing them too. Okay, I see something that says he is not negative. He is telling the truth. What is going on? What have I mentioned? Or what have I missed? I cannot have slander on this Facebook, not this Facebook, this YouTube channel, because I don't agree with slander. I'm not going to slander other individuals. So if there is slander going on here, please be aware that, you know, just because we feel something on the inside towards certain individuals or something doesn't not make it so, because we may not be seeing, because other people may take offense at that. So please, if you're making slanderous comments about things on here, I don't like slander. I really don't. It's hurtful. It really is. Okay, that's great. I don't like slander. I do not. Okay, this was the video of how big this was up there in the sky. This is just like normal what it looked like above the home improvement store. And you can tell, if you watch the clouds, you can tell that this is not normal at all. It's not a normal looking cloud. I wish I could, like, if I was technologically advanced with these computers, I could hook up things and you could see them really well for yourself. But it's not happening. Now look at this. Now that really does. It looks like a being with an eye and the ears are back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like to me, but it may not be that. It just may be that one single frame of that photo. Yeah. And now we're back to that. That was one set of photos that I took. One set of photos that I took this morning. Not this morning. Yesterday afternoon. So who's getting deleted? I've got to see this. I'm trying to do a live video. The person keeps getting deleted. Is making a point in movies they show us. I'm going to sit here and I want someone to tell me who keeps getting deleted for what. Of course, I do block people, but I delete them for negativeness. I am a U.S. citizen. I have some Native American blood in me and some Irish blood. Oh, well, you missed the conversation. Okay. Yes. I think these ships do have the capability of producing their own clouds. Yeah. Well, nobody's going to say nothing, so I'm just going to continue with this next post. Someone said that this is a cleanup ship right here. This is an actual smooth-looking slandering people, and stop promoting yourself on this channel. Let me see this. Okay, so anyhow, this right here is the inverted view of that ship right here. You can clearly see that this is a ship. You can see like the little nodule-like thing on the top. You can see an opening right here. It looks like there is an opening right here for something to come in and out, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to tell you what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. It kind of looks like my mouse pad, my little mouse right here. My little mouse, that's the kind of what it looks like. Could you imagine a ship that looks like that? Well, they are up there in the sky. Excuse me. They are up there in the sky. And this is like a normal view of it right here. A normal view. Native American is on my mother's side. My grandmother was a half-blooded, and her dad was full-blooded, a Blackfeet chief. Blackfeet. Let's push that back around with me. Yeah, Blackfoot chief, Blackfoot tribe. So yeah, and you know this right here, I can't read kanji, or this is Japanese with some kanji. This was this morning in Japan. This morning in Japan. You know that this is not a normal sky. It's not just clouds up there. There are ships. And see, these ships are appearing all around the world. Just look at this. Just look at this. Thank you, You saw your name. Thank you for sharing this. Look at this ship. You can look all through here, and you can see all kinds of stuff going on. iPhone 8 has a viewer. You can view your things in the inverted mode. You can view your things in the inverted mode, but you cannot take a picture. So I put it in the inverted mode, and I use my husband's cell phone to get an inverted picture of it. Yeah, an earthquake in Japan. Well, there was an earthquake, I think during the Sunday timeline, but Sunday, no, maybe it was the 18th, I don't know, but that came and gone. Now, these were these black these black ships that were up there in the sky. When I was flying in the airplane, I saw these. And now they're here in the sky. And this is, someone commented, that's just a cloud. That's not a cloud. Clouds do not have that type of structures. Comment about movies. Oh, yeah. This is the same structure. And these things, I think they can like make themselves look like anything, but you can see a smaller ship right here. And you can see in the background the outline of some of these other ships that are up there. I know it's hard to tell what you're looking at if someone doesn't explain it to you, but oh my goodness, that looks like a big head. It does look like a big head with two eyes. It's literally like we are peering into another dimension. It really does. This up here looks like it was a part of a ship, but I did not get it in the photo. And right now, you know, we're just looking in depth. Look at this perfect circle right here. Perfect circle of these UFOs. They are spacecraft. I don't think I can call them IFOs because I don't know where they're from, but I know that they're up there in the sky and just hiding in the clouds. Yeah, giants have returned. You know, it does remind me of that story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Why you think they make those nursery rhymes like that in children's stories, because there is truth to them, and that's how they just let us know in a little bitty child's story about Jack and the Beanstalk. Everything is in the blood cells, yeah. This was my rear view mirror. I was trying to watch this craft as it flew across that great big one that was in front of that home improvement store, and you can see the smaller craft up here in the sky and right here. They're not normal clouds. They are not. Okay, and we got this ship right here. This kind of, I don't know what those Klingon ships look like. You know, if you ever watch Star Trek, I used to watch it, but they had like these Klingon ships, and they looked kind of, I don't know what they look like, but this kind of remind me of a Klingon ship. I could be mistaken, but this has big, long tentacles like an octopus, but it's not an octopus. It's a ship right here. I don't know. But these big, long, slithering things were up there in the sky. They were up there in the sky when I was on my flight back home from Cancun. Yeah. You're sending me positive thoughts and light and healing energy. Yeah. And as I'm driving down this road on my way home, these orbs came out of the clouds. They came out of the clouds. You can see a head in this one. You can see, I just now noticed that you can see a head in this orb that came out. Good morning, bonjour. You can see a head that came out. And they got closer to me. And this is like, Yeah, this is how fast they claim like that. Salutations. Salutations. Hello. Well, you know, I'm just shaking my head about the comments that just flew up the screen and went down the screen during the beginning of this video. I don't know what all was said, but you know, it leaves me rather unsettled in my spirit. And it kind of distracts me from what I'm doing. I don't like to be distracted like that. I'm picking up on all the emotions. I am a conduit, you know, and I can feel it. I can feel all that negative energy that was on this forum going into my being. I don't like negative energy, and I don't like it. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to accept the negative energy. It can just leave me, because I'm not going to have nothing to do with it. Yeah. You know, this is pretty interesting, because I was talking to a friend on the phone yesterday evening, and this craft, you can see this craft, it appeared in the sky, in the eastern sky, right above my tree line in my yard. And this is the inverted view of that craft. This is like, it's kind of bullet-like shape. It is kind of bullet-like shape, but we're going to look at this anyway. I know it's not that good, but if I have time, I'm going to put all these pictures in a video onto, on here. But just look at this, and there was like one of these black crafts here too, but there was that bullet-like thing, and it was really long. This ship was really long. It like towed these things behind it. I don't know what's going on, but you can see in the darkened images. Yeah, it could be a nuke, but it's floating around in the sky. You can see other ships up here in the sky. Even up here in this corner, there is a ship up here, right here. They are definitely watching. They are definitely watching. This is another close-up view of this ship. Yeah. The UAV, it has increased. I believe it has increased. It has increased. Yeah. Oh, this is really interesting. Sylvia, this shape of this cloud is that ship. Isn't that neat? I'm going to get to showing the pictures that I took this morning, and then I'm going to be ending this video. Yeah. I haven't read the book of Jude in a long time. I know that I think the book of Jude is a small book in the Bible. Well, Fifth World, please don't cry, because I can feel your emotions. I can feel your emotions from where I'm at, and I can feel other people's emotions, but our words do offend people at times, and we don't mean to offend people. We're just trying to state our opinion or what we feel within our being, but you know, other people may not share the same opinion that we have, and that's why we need to be very careful, because we're not on here, we're not trying to upset anyone. We want our truth to get out, but you know, there is a way to do it in a loving way. And if we feel that our words would offend someone, we need to say that we're sorry, and just not do it, because we don't want to create friction. We don't want to create uneasy feelings on this forum. We want this to be a forum where people can come together in love and share their thoughts and ideas about what they think, without feeling that they're going to be looked down on or condemned for their own personal beliefs. I've been through this myself time and time again with people, and you know, you just got to keep on going. So yeah. Well, I don't really know anything about what you're saying, Fifth World, about somebody being the Antichrist. Indeed, there are many Antichrists in this world and have been for a very long time. But I'm just showing pictures of spaceships on here, of UFOs, of ships in the sky. I did not know that these questions and these comments will come in time and time again. I need to take that into account, but I just want to focus on the pictures here that I'm sharing to bring awareness to what's up there in the sky, so more people can awaken to what's happening. I don't really know if all these ships are good. I don't know. I don't know it. I know there are some good ships up there, and I know there are people who are saying a lot of things, promoting their own agendas, and I just steer clear of them. That's why I just get on here and share pictures on the YouTube and on my Facebook. I don't go to all these other channels. I don't listen to what other people say. I'm telling you right now, I don't listen to what other people say when they tell me, you know, you need to go to listen to this person, like this Corey Good or David Icke or Nadi Reaver. I don't go listen to any of them. I don't, because I want to have my own mind free and open. I don't care what they're talking about, because I'm on a mission here. I'm sharing these photos. I'm bringing awareness to what is occurring in the skies above us and what is going to occur even more and what is coming. I don't know the final outcome of this. I do not know. But I am here and I'm sharing pictures, and I don't care what any other YouTube channels are talking about. I really don't. I don't pay attention to them. That's their own thing. That's their own mission. They have their own agenda. I don't have an agenda. All I'm doing is I'm sharing my pictures, and I'm sharing it in love. So if you come to my Facebook page or the YouTube channel, your children, you could rate this as PG or G, minus some comments that come in there from time and time again, but it's a family-friendly channel. I'm a very loving individual, and I do not like to offend other people, okay? I do not. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's like this proverb, as long as it is possible, as long as it depends on you, be at peace with everyone. I want to be at peace with everyone. I know it's impossible in this world, but I really certainly try my best. And I like to put out fires when I see fires happening that I didn't start. But if they directed on my channel, I don't want no fires on here. I don't. And I don't want people to talk bad about other people. I don't. I'm going to flip this back around now. I'm done with that. These were the images that I took this morning. And it is gray skies out. It's going to rain for a long time. But you can see that we have even more detail in these ships that are up here. And they are rainbow colored. It looks like they have their own. This is a straight line right here. It looks like they're coming out of an opening. But you have to ask yourself, why would they have so many distinct opening? What is like that? I don't know what is like that, but it's pretty interesting. I'm not going to look at the comments now. I'm done looking at comments. I'm going to turn this around. I'm done looking at comments because I'm not going to get distracted anymore. I'm going to show these pictures, and then I'm going to end this video, and then I'm going to hop over to my Facebook channel. So we're going to get through these pictures, and I'm not going to look at those comments anymore. But you can see, you know, we still have lots and lots of ships out there, and they are moving. They're moving very slowly, and you think, well, they look like they're setting still. Well, and if they are setting still, you know, it could be just like helicopters. You know, helicopters can move their big old blades around and still hover in one space, but I believe these are more highly technologically advanced. They don't have to have no helicopter blades or anything to set in one place if they want to. They can just float in the air, as to speak. And these are just images of the full photo that I took, that I shared on my Facebook page. And you can find a link. You can find a link to my Facebook page on some of the other videos that I upload, because in the description I will put a link to my Facebook page for people who want to go look there if they have Facebook. Now we have these ships, and they're coming off of this great big circular orb, but we can see a lot of detail in these. We can see a lot of detail in these ships, the underneaths of them. I'm telling you, there are thousands upon thousands and 10,000 times 10,000. Oh, I think that was like in the Bible, 10,000 times 10,000 or something like that. Hundreds of thousands of these ships up in the sky. These are the ones that I capture with my phone. I don't see none of those black ships that I see in the sky. You know, this image right here, it kind of looked like there was like people standing up on this, but I don't know what it is. It could like be structures. I just didn't know about this one, but I shared that one anyhow. We're just going to zoom up on some of these ships. While we're looking at this picture. And just think, these are real. Just because people are not seeing these just like this does not mean that they do not exist, because they are real. These ships are very real, and they are in the sky. I just think it's so interesting that we are getting these images. And you may say, Gina, how do you get these images? Well, I just use I'm trying to flip this around. I just use this iPhone 8 and a clip-on lens, and it's just a clear lens. There's no filter on it. The only filter, so to say, is when you click on the edit part of any photo on any phone. You can brighten it, you can darken it, and the brilliance, or the contrast. But these are up there, and I just like bring these out more so it can be seen. I was going to do this in a dark room, but I thought, no, I'm going to come out here in my little office room and show these pictures, and just hope that it went well. Look, I even have a candle lit. I even have a candle lit in here. I felt the need to have this candle lit before I even started this video. So that's what I did. I lit that candle. This is just some more details on these ships. And we know they're humongous. They are. They're literally humongous. They're bigger than a, that's right, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that is true. It is true. And all things are possible to those who believe. I wasn't sure if today that we'd be able to get any closer images because it was so gray out, but we're able to get some closer images. It really does. If you look up in here, it kind of looks like there's people kind of standing around up here. I could be wrong. It could just be something else, but it does kind of look like it. This was just a black and white photo of these. Well, I hope all of these are our guys. This is what the photo looked like. And it kind of looked whatever, but this is how it looked, so this is how I'm sharing it. This is the photo. And I do have the original photo. The original photo is included at the end of these photos, so you can see what it looked like before these images were brought out. My fingers are getting tired. Oh, yeah, my hands are getting tired from holding this phone, but that's okay. I'll do it. I will do it. I just think these are so cute when they're coming out of these big orb-like ships. Because, you know, these are a big ship themselves, but these big orbs are even bigger, organic orbs. and that came from down there at that spot. I need to kind of shrink this right here. And I apologize, this is not a professional setup, but it's the best that I've got, so I'll use it. That's what the original photo looked like right here. And if I was to put this in inverted view, you would see, I'm trying to flip this around. I'm trying to flip this around. If I was to put it in inverted view, you would see the ships in it on every one of these, just like the other ones. Yeah. Well, I am going to end this video. This brings me to the end of this video, unless I can scroll down here and see a photo that I have not went over yet. And no, I don't have a photo that I have not went over yet. And I want to apologize on here to everyone on here for any unsettling feelings you had inside of you because of any comments that were on here. Please know that I don't hold certain opinions of people. I may not agree with everybody, but you know, I can understand their opinion. I can accept that because that's for them. That's not for me, and I don't mean to step on anybody's toes or speak illy of anyone. I will stand up for myself when someone comes against me. I will speak up, but I won't say too much about it. I'll just let it go. I'm going to show you what I face. Just an example of what I faced on one of the comments in my Facebook this morning because of the trolling that is taking place. I'm going to read it to you. I'll show it to you that I'm going to read it to you, unless I can't find it. It's just evil. It's people can be so evil and hateful on here. Yeah, like this woman right here. She laughed at my friend who was saying something loving. I'm going to show you this comment right here. Polly Temple. She writes this. He's telling Gina how to take pictures unsolicited. He didn't, I imagine, try to sound disrespectful, but he came across that way, unfortunately. So I had this individual laugh at my comment, her thing, and I asked her why did she laugh at it. And you know, this person right here, this is what I'm up against. This is what we face. These are evil people out there. I will call this woman evil because I'm going to show you what she said about me. And you know, I'm just going to let it fly right over me because, you know, I know her words are not true. But to someone else, I'm going to tell you right now, I would not advise you to put yourself in the position that I'm in. Put yourself out there for the whole world to see, because I'm going to tell you what, you're going to come under attack. You're going to come under spiritual attack from people. They're going to try to stab your spirit, quiet your spirit within you. They're going to try to kill your spirit, but you can't let them. Do not, I'm not going to advise you to even get out there like me, put yourself out there, because it's not easy. Because you have to deal with a lot. And I'm going to tell you exactly what this lady, you're going to read what this lady read. I'm going to hide her name just for privacy purposes, even though I left her comment up there for the world to see. We're going to read what she said. You, lady, are a nut, and your followers are classic gullible idiots who will follow a psychopath anywhere. Just scrolling through the images with you of your family, they all look deadened in the eyes and dark circles under their eyes. You move like a creepy demon when you dance. You may have a bunch of socially awkward professional victim idiots fooled, but you can't fool yourself. I see you, the real you. Now, see that woman, she is an evil-minded individual, and that's all I said. Well, there's her name. You are clearly an evil individual. Goodbye. And I left it at that. You know, I don't have to go on and give her my energy, but she let out a lot of energy. So that's what I face quite often on the Facebook, and I normally would block a comment like that, but I'm going to leave it up there so others can read what we're up against in this world. It's not easy. Okay, there is a spiritual battle that is taking place. It is good against evil, and the images that we're sharing, that we're sharing with one another. They're not supposed to be seen. There is a force out there that does not want these images to be seen for the people to see, and that's what we're up against. But we've got to continue on. We've got to keep sharing the photos that we're catching with one another. We've got to fight the good fight, okay? We've got to fight the good fight and not give up. Not give up until we reach that finish line. That's what we've got to do. We got to continue down the path that we find ourselves on. We are on a path. We're on a journey together. My path has crossed yours, and your path has crossed mine for a reason. And I would not have thought of myself a year and a half ago being in the position that I'm in now, doing what I'm doing now. I would not have even dreamed of it in 1,000 years. But here I am, and here you are, and we're on the same path. Our paths have crossed one another. So yeah, I'm going to end this video, or I'll never make it to my Facebook to do a live video on the pictures. So once again, thank you for being interested in what I'm sharing. Thank you. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Even if you like maybe a little part of it, give it a thumbs up. It helps generate the truth out there more. And it helps circulate the video more, I heard. If you have more thumbs up, it will circulate the video for some reason. I don't really know how YouTube works, but I did hear that. How do you laugh out loud when someone dies? I have no idea what that comment is about. No, I don't feed the trolls. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I do have a hedge around me. I've had a hedge around me my whole entire life, and it's never going to leave me, okay? God has placed a hedge around me. His angels are everywhere. And protecting me and giving me strength. Otherwise, you would not be listening to me right now, because I would have given up a long, long time ago, and it's not in me to give up. Yeah. So I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to end this video. Yeah, that's what I'm going